Throw your hands up if you with it.
Welcome to Is It Tho?
Podcast.
You don't want that shit from the tip, so bring them tip. You know what it means.
Boo! Hello. Welcome back to Is It Tho?
Throw.
Is It Tho? Fucking Christ. Is It Tho
I'm
podcast?
starting to think you're doing this on purpose.
Everything has a purpose. Everything has a beginning and an end.
Hey, real quick. How come you always say we're live?
Huh?
We're live on like Facebook. We're not live. This isn't live feed.
Because it's live. It's live. It's that live for them to see it.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of people getting mad. A lot of people got mad in their cars. A lot of people like, anyways. Hi, welcome back to Is It Tho? Spooky Wednesday because it is Halloween.
Tomorrow.
No, when it comes out, it's going to be.
No, it's not. Halloween's on Thursday. I got a calendar right here.
Thursday,
Halloween. Halloween. All day event Halloween.
It will be Halloween's Eve.
You know, in some state, I don't know what state it is, but they like have like a set of like laws for Halloween.
Meaning what?
Like 12 between the ages. No one over 12 can trick or treat. I don't know. It was like a whole list of like things.
Like a curfew for like a like you have only like 16 to 14 to 12 year olds can only trick or treat.
Sort of.
Well, good. That's good. I mean, how you gonna be in your 19s, 18s, and 20s?
What if I want
talking
candy?
About do a good treat. Like we get it. Freaking a lot of we get it. Like enough.
Let them.
It's for the little kids.
I mean, if they're under 20, I think they could still.
It's for little kids, man.
No.
You're a grown adult. Buy your own candy.
No.
Hashtag let's make Halloween for kids again.
In California, you can't wear any masks.
Well, that makes sense.
No nuns in Alabama.
What?
No silly string. No teen trick-or-treating in Newport, Virginia. No disguise after curfew. No clowns in France. No public celebration.
Well, this is exciting. Come on. Okay, so you made your point. Okay, so Halloween.
It's over. It's ruined. It's whatever.
Halloween is canceled. But you know what isn't canceled?
Me.
Us.
Yeah.
You can find us on YouTube.
Where we're
Subscribe.
at.
You can subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find us on
You can find us on Spotify and iTunes.
where you can
Listen to us, right?
and.
Rate and review.
But how much is it gonna cost me?
Free! 99!
Free 99.
Minus the 99.
That's a great price.
Actually, for you, $2.
But it normally would cost you 99 cents, but I got a coupon for 99 cents off. So,
Free.
bam. The low price of free.
Coupons!
That's very interesting, though. Like, well, it's not. It makes sense. I mean, why would you want to be like over
I mean, if you're still in
14.
high school, I think you could still trick or treat.
Why would you?
I guess I feel like if you're a senior, you'd go out like and party. Oh fuck! Sorry.
You know, I think I'm over Halloween. I think I'm over dressing up. I think
I want to go trick or treating. I guess if you have a kid, I mean, you can still kind of trick or treat. You can take your little kid. And
well,
kids
because
hanging out
it's
with
for
candy.
them. It's for the little candy. It's for little kids. That's for little kids.
Fuck them kids. I'm
Man,
just kidding.
fuck them kids, man.
Just kidding.
Fuck them kids, bro.
Jake.
But no, it's for little kids. But also on that, there was an article I was reading about a while back that this year, especially in California and Colorado, like where states where that hemp is legal.
That marijuana?
Yeah.
Mary Jane?
The devil's lettuce.
My little friend?
Like, you know how there's like in Texas, there's CBD, like gummies and stuff like that. But those states where it's legal, like there's THC infused candies like gummies and stuff like that, and they made an announcement. They made an announcement or because I guess people be more aware, like parents, to double check their candies because people could be slipping gummies with laced with THC, with feeding them to kids. That's kind of fucked up. I think like you shouldn't do that shit. Like THC,
especially to a child. Give it to the older kids.
Yeah, give it to the kids.
Give it to the parents. Like. Here, this is for you for later. You need it.
Yeah.
After this trick or treating. Yeah. Give yourself a little treat.
But
for later.
But I think that's like the new urban myth is gonna be like, oh, check your candy for THC label candy. Because remember back in the day, or back in my day, it was like check for needles and candies and check for candies and drugs and needles. These parents.
Ecstasy and whatnot.
Yeah. Never was really a thing, but man, speaking of a thing, it's like Jesus. I remember Treeses. I remember trick or treating. I remember if y'all in Harlingen, remember this place called Treasure Hills? It was supposedly the.
Remember, it's still there.
Well, back in the day, it was supposedly the word around the town. It's before social media was lit like it is right now. The word of the town was that's where you go.
I've been there. It's lit.
That's where you go because people apparently, the rumor was.
I got a candy apple and a big.
People give candy apples and full-size candy bars.
I got a full-size candy bar.
Well, me and my buddies, we heard about this. I think it's like in elementary school. No, I think middle school, like 7th grade. I know I'm a hypocrite, but still, I don't care. But we went out there and let's go. We got on our bikes and we bike pedal.
On your bike.
And we went over there and we went down there to give some full-size candy bars. And no, it was like little
cheap
candy bars, cheap ass. I was like, man, what the fuck is this bullshit?
No, I remember I got some good shit and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I think I went home and I was like, Mom, I got a full-size candy bar. Worth it. Would recommend 1010 if you haven't gone. Go.
Where at Treasure Hills?
Yeah.
If you're in Harlingen in San Benito, go to Treasure Hills and be like, hey, give me some of that full-size candy bar. If not, if you go there and they give your kid little fun-size snack bars,
just close the door.
Cancel it.
On them.
Cancel them. Post on Twitter. Post on Facebook.
We can record them.
Live stream. Shame them. Cancel them, and let's make Treasure Hills rich again.
Bobby, you look like this.
Ma'am.
I want full-size candy. Say hi to Facebook. Facebook is watching you right now.
Isn't it sad that even though it's a little joke, but it's straight up true. Straight up true. You see it like all the freaking time.
Dude, I hate watching that. Like people are either in fights or they are at cops and they're like, "Say hello to Facebook. Say hello because I'm recording you right now." Bitch, put your phone down.
Put your phone down. Tighten up. Put your fucking phone down. But yeah, trick or treats with the candy. But let's make trick or treat should be with little kids, man.
Make trick or treating great again.
Let's make trick or treating great again. It's only for kids. But getting back to what I was saying earlier, like I think I'm done. I think I'm already done. Like the whole. I'm over Halloween, like dressing up.
Obviously, okay. I've texted him like twice. This past, I've asked him like 5 times, are we going to dress up for the podcast, Trey? Are we going to get a costume? Trey said, what'd you say, Trey? He said yes. Yeah. He said yes. And then I tell him today, well, we go Five Below. They got costumes for $5. $5. And he said, no. He said, well, you can just make me a cat.
Yeah, it's easy.
So what are you now?
I'm a millennial.
You could just be like a news anchor.
I'm a news anchor. There you go. What are you supposed to be, huh?
I'm me.
Great
100%,
costume.
100% me.
Well, as audio listeners, I am dressed up in a blazer, gray blazer, and I have glasses on, and I got headphones on. Audrey is... I
am Louise from Bob's Burgers.
Louise from Bob's Burgers.
Because I have her hat and beanie just there, so... And then this shirt is backwards because I don't have a plain green shirt, so it's
talk about commitment to costumes. But yeah, I think I'm definitely for sure over costumes, over clowns and scary clowns. It's like
clowns.
Like I'm done with it. It's like I get it. It's over. It's with. But what I find funny is people like were like mad about the Joker. Like, oh, this is so scary. But they're the same people dressing up like as clowns and. We got to scare the kids. Like,
the world we live in. It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, but yeah, went out.
Crumbles. Oh, yeah. You went out last night, and then you got home late because I heard you, and that woke me up. What time did you even get home?
I think like 12, 2.
Yeah, it wasn't that late.
No, it wasn't
I
that
don't
late. I
think.
think it was like 12 or 11.
You came stumbling in. Were you
was-
drunk?
No, I was just
Oh.
tired. See, I get tired. Tired.
Somebody slip you some THC gummies? I cannot confirm nor deny that
I cannot
statement.
confirm or deny that
I
statement.
plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. But no, it's interesting going
Sorry,
out to see and like, you know, everyone's like dressed up us in their Halloween costumes.
And where were you?
I'm just me, dude. I didn't dress up.
Lame. Who goes to a Halloween costume party and
But
does
we
it?
didn't just go to this. We went to some other places too.
So I told you could have been Clark Kent. Just had the
I'm
shirt
the
under.
brown Clark Kent.
Yeah, the Mexican. You gotta stand up for Latinos. Latinx. Should have got some hot Cheetos and then just walked around the party. Namble
Hey,
way.
what are you dressed as? I'm dressed as fucking.
Latinx.
No, it's a popular costume. I'm dressed as fucking Harley Quinn.
Oh, you're saying
Pinche hora.
pinche basic bat.
Pinche basic botch. But yeah, but going out there and to like see like people dressed in costumes, I definitely felt my age. I was like, man, this is such a young town
Oh.
thing. I'm over here figuring out a place and stuff. It's like, damn. Cries.
It's okay. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be.
No, it's
Don't you worry about what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride.
But yeah, it's just like it's interesting to go out there and see all that stuff and having fun. It's just need to be out there. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. So did you have anything interesting happen other than you being weird?
No, not interesting really, but it's just going out with the pals, going out mingling, making.
He's got friends now. Have you told
them?
them? Are we friends? Hey, friend.
No, it just happens.
Right, Trey. It
Shut
just
up.
happens.
Stop.
Just happens.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. Just be out there and just hanging out, bro, and just hanging out. Bro.
Oh, but the Day of the Dead, like from Coco, like,
Yeah.
do you think that's like? I mean, it's something that is done traditionally in Mexican culture. We've never done it, but I'm like, should we start doing it?
Well, I don't really understand the concept. Like I said, I was trying to get to. Like, I really don't know what it is. I mean, I have a little bit of understanding what it is,
It's
but
the
not really.
Day of the Dead.
Yeah, but
basically, like in Coco, they have like they have an altar of a picture of the ones that have passed on, and then you take them, like you put on the altar foods and such and offering,
like their favorite foods.
yeah,
okay.
and stuff like that. And then they essentially like come from up in the from their graves for that day and go and be there like with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, their spirits are there, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you trying to say?
That- I don't know, that they celebrate them and stuff like that.
So
Do you
then
think we should start doing that?
I'm down.
Cool.
I think that's good. I think yeah. I think that's important to always remember them. Always. Them. Because it's always because that's always been my biggest fear. Is like them
Being forgotten.
being forgotten, and just like it's more of a like personal thing.
There's a parade here in Austin. It's the 31st through the 2nd.
Well,
I think the first day is for the ones that happen and like they die by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is for children, like little babies, the children that have passed on, and the third day is for like the adults that have passed on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think 1, 2, 3, yeah, and then that's like the day that they go back home. They go back to their grave.
Yeah.
Sorry, people that listen to this podcast. 'cause
Everybody's just like, oh yeah. But yeah,
I
Day of
have
the
a lot
Dead
of
is like
saliva back up, and I can't help it.
people getting really mad in the cars. People really getting mad in the cars. Like, what? There's
I can't help it.
I didn't sign up for this. But no, it's like it's being remembered. I mean, it's a big fear, man. But yeah, Day of the Dead. I mean, I don't really know the orange of it. Maybe as you're looking it up, let me just tell something real quick. Let me just ramble off.
It's not a Mexican version of Halloween. Those, though related, the two annual events differ greatly.
So, what is it?
Oh, sorry, my armpit really itches.
People getting really mad. People getting really mad.
Well, okay. Whereas Halloween is a dark night of terror and mischief, Day of the Dead festives unfold over 2 days in an explosion of color and life-affirming joy. Sure, the theme is death, but the point is to demonstrate love and respect for deceased family members. In towns and cities throughout Mexico, revelers don funky makeup and costumes, hold parades and parties, sing and dance, and make offerings to lost loved ones. The rituals are are rife with symbolic meaning. The more you understand about the feast for the senses, the more you... Yeah.
No, but it's interesting. Yeah, I think I would.
Its origin is from Aztec Toltec. I think that'd be cool to like go to Mexico like during those times. Not like, you know, like a good part of Mexico.
Is there any good part of Mexico?
Yeah, there has some to be.
I don't know. Everything's bought and paid for, especially down in the motherland. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, it would be interesting to go because I mean that's cool. I mean that's like something that I would embrace doing. I would embrace. You know, going back and just
See, they go to like the cemeteries and
hang
have.
out.
That's crazy.
Because that's.
I was listening. I was reading that earlier, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. Because people like go to go to like the cemetery, and they're like, oh, like to be like dumb and get scared, but they go like and celebrate, and they're there like chilling like at the graveyard like nothing.
Because that'd be what's up. Because especially Day of the Dead, because you know it's like not to make a negative, like something positive out of a negative, but you know every time when like someone passes on, a bunch of people show up, but the real ones keep coming back and you know wipe the dust off your tombstone and make sure it's not all fucked up.
That they go back like not just on that day.
Yeah, they go back every now and then, make sure everything's in order. But yeah, but
not in my America.
Not in my America. But yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like in that sense. Don't hate me. Don't cancel me.
Hashtag canceled. But yeah, I mean it's just being remembered. That's what it's about, being remembered. You know, from the start to the beginning, it's like if we don't remember, it's like what's that saying about history? Yeah, those who don't remember history are bound to repeat it.
I feel like we're just going in a repetitive circle with history. We're being repeated and repeated.
It seems that way. It seems that way a lot.
And repeated and repeated and repeated.
And what's the definition of insanity? Doing something over and over again, expecting a different result. So a lot of people going crazy.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
So today being the last day of Spook October, spooky themes. That's not echoey. What would you say scares you the most, Audrey?
Like ghost wise or like just my biggest fear? Biggest
fear. You don't have to tell if you want to, but I'm just saying, like what?
It used to be heights.
Heights.
But I get scared of losing people like I love. That terrifies me, and sometimes I'll think about it like I'll get really like I start thinking about it. I'm like, oh, what if this happens? What if this happens to so and so, and then I freak out, and then I freak myself out, and there's no need to freak out because everything's okay, but I don't know how to control it.
Yeah,
that's. I think I texted you one time because I had a dream about you that you died. I'm not gonna win that. Please don't die. But you didn't text me back or something, and I was like, okay, cool. Oh, I texted you. It was before I was living here, and I asked you like, "Here, I don't know." I texted you, and you didn't respond, and I was like, "Okay, cool." And there have been times where I tell you I love you, and for you to be safe, and you don't say anything back. Okay, cool. Rude.
Okay, was there a point to start other than throwing me under the bus?
I'm scared to lose. That's my biggest fear, to lose like the ones that I love, not necessarily like spirits or scary stuff, but yeah. It would be that. What is yours?
Mine. Well, sorry, my ADD. I have to. When I get nervous, I have to play it with my hands and do something.
Is that why you're always like?
Well, no, my biggest fear is the day of the death, and the whole purpose of things is trying to be remembered, is trying to just, I guess.
You don't want anyone to forget you.
Yeah,
I
cause
don't care if anyone forgets me.
well, the ones
I
that
just-
the one
right now, I don't want to lose.
the ones
anybody.
I guess I say hold close to me, I guess, because like right now, I mean, as I was,
Like if you have kids, you don't want your kids to,
yeah,
or your grandkids, or
not necessarily my own kids, but like nephews, cousins, nieces, and this, because that's my biggest fear is like, I guess, misperception, I guess, because like before, let's say in general, like say before the podcast, people had an idea of who you were, people had an idea in their head of who I was, but it's
you
always,
don't know me. Wait, you don't know me, brah.
it was all hearsay, right? Oh, I heard he's like this.
I heard she
Heard
like this. I heard she
Heard
did
like
this.
I heard like this. But it's like now, we took back. Now it's like we have like, well, we're on episode 18 already. You can go back and make your own decision, because people,
I don't care.
Some people were cool. Some people were fucking losers. Some people were fucking cringy. Some people were like this.
I would say 100% cringe.
But that's who we are, and that's who
That's
I
how
am,
I
and I'm
feel.
not gonna apologize for it. But yeah, to remember it, and just to really, going out. Okay, we went out, right? My entire time we went out, I got sad the entire time. I got depressed because we went to the old bars and went to bars when I first. Not really the first time, but when I joined this little singles group, I made some first friends. Gen 1s, the day ones people there. Like the people who ran it that were there, and vice versa. And we would go out and talk, and the people that really helped bring me out of my shell, and essentially, right, really. And we would go to the old spots, the old bars. So we go to this bar on this street, or we go get ramen here, we go to here, this spots, and it's just. We went back to those places last night, and I began becoming sad, really, because I guess I got in my own head, because I just got sad, because it's just like, damn, they're not here no more, and for one reason or another, like they're not necessarily dead, but they're just not involved anymore. Like they're just not here, and it's just like, damn it, like I didn't know that would be the last time I would see them, or vice versa, and like,
Yeah.
and it's just, it's like more like regret. It's just like. It sucks. It's like going like, it's like if I can equivalent to like when I go home and like back down to the valley. It's just like it's, you realize real fucking quick that life moved on. It's just like, hey man, like no one really gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? like people like you once hanged out with, go to your favorite bars, hit up the Panchitos, get that big ass thing, or go over that Stripes off in the airport near TSTC and get a taco, with your friends and stuff when they're not there because. When they moved on, and it's just that right there fucking
hurts,
and it's just I guess that's my biggest fear is just like to, I guess not really be remembered, but just to open up and like when it comes to really having relationships with people, not necessarily that I build up a wall, but just like
to let yourself kind of have friends because like I've been close with a lot of people. I've had friends that come and go, but not because like. We got in a fight and we just stopped talking. We just like
it just naturally happens.
Yeah, which sucks. Like I always think about those people that because I would hang out with them like constantly. We would constantly do things together, and then like it just stops. But I still care about those people a lot, and I still think about them from time to time. Like, dude, I hope that the world is doing them good. But it's just more like a bittersweet thing. Not sad for me, but like a bitter. Sweet because it's like, well, I'm glad I had those moments with them, but also I get why it's like you don't want to, I guess, make friends and kind of get there because eventually life might go on and you guys might just part again, like with your previous friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if that happens, it happens. It's not a way to tell.
Yeah.
If that could happen.
It's just like, man, it's just like fear of going back to the place. You know what I'm saying? It's like. Confronting that fear. It's like, oh, I had a good time with our group here, and like it's like, you pass by but you never go in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like you, let's say for example, you had a traumatic experience at like your first house, right? But you always pass by, but you never go in. But it's like, okay, one day you're gonna have to go in and embrace,
All
you
of
know,
it.
yeah, all the views and see like, oh, there's this, oh, that happened over there, this happened over there, and it's just,
But I feel like after you do something like that, you kind of walk out of there with like, whew, like another like, sort of like a weight lifted, because you kind of hold on to that like,
yeah, you're not constantly thinking about it like going back out there again. But it's just, it's tough, especially because, well, I guess for me, because it's a little bit older, but it's just like damn, man, it's like shit. You know, it's, yeah, in my mind, it's like regrets. Like, okay, coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's like, damn, I shoulda just like, yeah,
You should have just what?
huh? Shoulda just like, I guess, enjoyed it more, and I guess really
Yeah.
talked more, and really, you know, 2020's hindsight, but really shoulda just opened up more instead of, because at the time when I first joined, like you weren't living here, it was just me here by myself, and at the time I was just really in my head and really subconscious, and I didn't have this podcast. I really didn't want to talk. And, thinking back, having those memories of at those things that always, it brings it up. And you go to the same spot and you go back to the same spot and it brings it up. And it's just.
But it should put you too in in a better, because you're in a much better headspace now than you were there.
Yeah.
So you should look at it as like, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it sucks.
It sucks because they're not there to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
They didn't
thankful.
get to get you at this mindset in this headspace.
Yeah, I'm thankful for the group of friends that I have now. It's like, damn, man, it's like shit.
Yeah, I get that. Like when I was friends with some people, I wasn't the best person. So it sucks. Like, I mean, I was not like a bad person to them, but just not a good person to myself, I guess, in general. So it sucks because I wish they could be here, like around how I am now, like like a good, like in the good headspace that I am in. But I mean, they're all just, I guess, lessons and stepping stones for you to next time you have friends or to go through that thing again with friends, to open up more and to be more silly and to really like feel like, okay, like, not to feel like, oh, I should have talked more, I should have done
this
more.
more, should have this more.
Because honestly, I think about that all the time. Like, well, I should have done, like, there's so many things like in high school. I'm like, man, I should have done this, not this. Should have done this, this, and this. I should have talked like this, talked more like this, be more myself. Because I wasn't really like being myself in high school. I felt like I was trying to be something I wasn't. So I always go back to like, man, like, well, what if I would have just, been myself? But I mean, there's nothing you can do about it now except to learn from it and grow. to
Yeah.
So for the next time to just.
Yeah, that's what I take it now, because especially when I, being out there and thought about it. I mean, can't help but to think about it the entire time, and the entire sad, but I still at the same time was trying to help people I was with, really opening up more. It forced me to kind of like be more myself, be more, because you never know if that will not necessarily see him again, but just like have that opportunity to have that much fun, or have fun. And yeah, it's just a constant fear. It's not necessarily in my own head. It's just like, damn, it's like, it's that fear of like not knowing that it's gonna last, like not knowing it's gonna like.
Yeah, but your fear being so fearful of it will keep you from doing a lot more than what you can do or be, because you're constantly scared, you're constantly fearful, so you're not gonna give as much or do as much as you could. Because you're constantly like scared. What if? You gotta dive into anything with all of it instead of like constantly thinking, well, what if this? What if this? What if that? I mean, anything could happen. Everything has a reason, right? That's what she said. I mean, that kind of doesn't apply, but
everything happens for a reason.
But I mean, if you see those people ever again, you could just be like, yo.
Yeah, what's up? But yeah. But the people I was talking about in the beginning, like they moved, I guess, and they're no longer here. And it's just like, damn, man, sucks. It hurts.
I mean, I moved away, and my BFFs are back home, and it sucks, because I mean, I see like my friends' babies, growing up, and it makes me sad because I'm not there. But it's okay. But I feel like that kind of helps me, like even with like Logan or Kelly Allison, like it sucks not being there because I can't, like, because I'm used to like seeing them every week and like hanging out with them, but I can't do that now. So I make sure, like, when I go, I make sure to make time for them, or
Yeah.
because I mean, it sucks. Like I said, it's all bittersweet.
Yeah.
It's all bittersweet.
Yeah. It's like a limited time offer there, but it's just like shit.
Yeah, it sucks seeing like them grow up. Instead of me not being there, but I'm over here trying to better myself and better what I want to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, I don't know. Like, I just hope at the end I can be like, okay, this was worth it. Like, not necessarily worth it, but like, I have to be like, it's my motivation to keep doing what I'm doing, basically. Like, cause I'm not gonna come up here and I'm not doing anything. And I'm like, well, what was it all for? Like, you gotta have a purpose behind it.
Yeah.
But
Building to something that's,
yeah,
that chip with that dip.
yeah. But just don't be so fearful of things.
Yeah, it's not really I'm fearful. Like I'm just like scared, not afraid to go back to those places again. Go back to them and like going, like necessarily going out, and being out there, and
It's a new experience.
It's a new experience, and I get discouraged in my own head because
Same shit, different day.
because like when you meet people, or like you're trying to go out and you're trying to go out there, and and you meet people and they don't see you. They see you. They like you don't exist. And that's always. It's always a discouraging thing, but it's just like.
But those people that do see you are the people you want to stick with.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can't really blame people because I'm pretty sure, like, you've gone out, you kind of just, you don't really see people. You're just, like, passing by, like,
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's just a part of life, I guess. People are so caught up in, like, going.
Yeah, especially now. Especially up here. I feel people's always like, this, that, go here. But I mean, going through that and having, like, the foresight to step back from a good time and realize, okay, this is why I'm sad and this is why. Other than just being, like...
Sad and not knowing.
It's like, how do you fix a problem? You first, acknowledge the problem, figure out how to solve the problem, and then slowly but surely, bam, solve it. But it's just, I mean... If I keep going out there, not necessarily go drinking and coming like all pale, all drunk way, the Cowboys way, way.
Can you imagine the year that they do win?
Oh God, we'll never.
Like I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, can you just imagine the day the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl and they win? I think that's the year that we're gonna all die. Like the universe is just gonna break and explode.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just going through that and seeing that, and trying to get ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see it and
to identify it before it gets worse.
Yeah, correct and probably. Yeah, I think, and I have hope. I have courage. I have that. My life is turning around in that aspect of my life. I think I can feel it. It's like I can feel it. Or it's having that
in woman's intuition.
Oh my God.
No, but you can feel something good is coming, or
yeah, I can feel that faith, just believing without seeing it, but just like hoping for the best and just getting yourself ready for something that you don't know is coming, but keep working for it. Yeah, spooky, getting rid of the fears. That's been my fear lately. Leave it down leave comments down below, like what kind of scares you. Not necessarily that to be all
life scary,
but like you say, I'm scared of ghosts and this and this. Oh, what's your take? What's better, a ghost shadow, a white shadow, or a black shadow?
La Llorona.
La Llorona, but yeah, to maybe remember it. I think be remembered is a good thing. I think I'll should definitely pick up that Day of the Dead tradition thing.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Lit.
Hashtag time's up.
Oh my God.
Hashtag me too.
So dumb.
But yeah,
I think I have a also like a big problem of just being scared. I am constantly like, I guess because I have a lot of anxiety, but I
it's like
you're laughing at my anxiety right now, bro?
No. I like. You want to tell?
Are you laughing at my anxiety right now, bro?
You want to tell the story about how we got you to walk?
How'd you get me to walk?
Okay,
How'd you-
look.
This is where it started.
Look. It's like, okay, us. Okay, as you know, she grew up with a bunch of brothers. It was me, Robert, Michael, and then Jacob, the little one, the one she picks on.
I don't pick on him anymore. I love him. I love you, Jacob.
So before Jacob was born, I don't know. No, I think he was born.
He's probably.
I think he was still a baby. He was still the baby. I think it was me, Robert, Michael, and we were just chill. And Audrey was there too. We were all there in the living room watching TV, hanging out, chilling out, maxing, cooling, relaxing, and then, it's as, I think we're watching. I don't know.
Who cares what you're watching?
I think some cartoons or something. This is long before SpongeBob. The sun's down, everything's going down, so we tighten everything up, and I think Robert went off first, and it was just me and Michael left learning. Like, should we just leave her here, like pick her up, put her like in a room? Like, I'm like, just leave her here. As a joke first, like, no, like, okay, no, we'll leave her there, we'll come back, because you're asleep at this point. Like, this is when you knocked out, so it's just like, okay, cool, whatever. And so you were there on the couch, right? You're in the couch with your blanket, just there, like, she's asleep. Let's go play some games real quick. Leave her in the dark. We'll come back for her.
Leave me in the dark.
So we left you there, and all of a sudden, like, we forgot you were there, because look, okay, let me set the scene for you. Like, the layout is okay. Imagine like a living room open like this, right? It's pitch dark, and then there's a long dark hallway. It kind of goes in an L shaped, and it's pitch black. It's like a creepy hallway. It's like, especially at night, it's like really old, dark and creepy, and and we're in the L shaped. At the end of the L shape, at this end is the rooms. There's opposite rooms in the master bedroom right here. So it was 3-bedroom, and we were in this room.
2-bedroom.
No, it was a 3-bedroom.
Oh yeah,
It was
like 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Because Robert's room was this room.
Yeah.
Me, Michael, shared a room. Okay, so we were there playing games for a little bit, and we were like, oh shit, I forgot. And all of a sudden, like, we were there playing. The reason we remember we forgot you there, we hear wah, crying, like, I was like, oh shit, like, let's go, forgot. But as we like get up, like, shit, like, because this thing, mom and dad were asleep.
No, because they went. I think they went out. Mina was there.
Oh yeah,
they took the picture.
No, Mina was asleep. Was she? I don't remember. I think she was asleep. I think so.
Because mom and dad went out because they weren't there when I first walked.
Yeah, because we go out, we turn, we take the left turn, we look, and down this hallway, there's Audrey with her thumb in her mouth, like, and I'm like, just walking. It's fucked up, but I hear her dying laughing, like, oh shit, she's walking, yay.
First, they leave me in the dark to fend for myself. Then, 22 years later, they're laughing at my anxiety. Thanks. Assholes.
Look at the bright side, we got you to walk.
But at what cost? Now I'm scared of the dark. Anyways, so this is why I'm always constantly scared, dude. Freak you.
But hey, look at the bright side, we got you to walk.
Whatever. I'm just reliving old memories. Daddy was there. I had to change my underwear to walk me through the dark. Damn it, Dad, Mom, why'd you have to go on?
To be fair, she wasn't in the pitch dark. I mean, we had the kitchen light was on, so she had
the kitchen
sunlight.
light was barely nothing. Because it was like enclosed. That kitchen, like the kitchen, whatever. I forgot what I was gonna say.
that you have a big problem with anxiety and
yeah, whatever. It's too late now. Just laugh at my pain. This is a real problem, but it's okay, I guess. It's okay. No, but like for real, it's pretty bad. Like when we go watch movies, I am constantly scared when we're at the movie theater. Like I like when we go watch Infinity War, and even when we watch The Joker, I just can't. When there's so many people, I freak out. Like I it's really hard. Like I have to go to the restroom and like, it's okay, breathe, relax, you're okay. I don't know. Like that. But I feel like in ways it kind of not that it helps, but it doesn't help. But like it makes me more like okay to be observant. Like how Dad is like, okay, when he goes to the restaurant, he kind of is back to the door, to the exit, or he has to know where all the exits are.
Like
I feel
be aware of your surroundings at all times.
Yeah, so I feel like it kind of helps me, I guess, to be like more like that, to know like, okay, well, if something goes down, this is how I can get out of here, or this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, think ahead, plan ahead.
So I'm constantly like always like, thinking ahead, but I'm just like scared all the time, and it's not good.
So it's more like a bittersweet thing.
A bittersweet thing if I'm gonna die.
Well, no, I mean, like to have that foresight to knowledge and be around your great. Have that knowledge of be.
I mean, the knowledge is good. The
Be
anxiety
aware,
part
be aware of
isn't
your
good.
surroundings at all times, but still, yeah, having that anxiety.
Yeah, I'm trying to like. I feel like when I moved up here, it kind of got worse. I guess because, like I'm not like I'm so used to being like around mom, dad, or there always being someone else in the house, and when you're not here, it's just like me. Sometimes I'm just like, like there's literally no one up here that we really like. We barely know, like you know, we don't have like mom, dad, Robert, Vanessa, Celeste, like you know.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it's gotten worse. But I feel like I don't know. But I guess I can like know when it's happening, like know like okay and understand like okay how
Like
to get myself out of it, or like okay it's happening. If I keep thinking this way, I'm gonna have an attack or something. Like I need for it to just like chill, breathe. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. As time will go on, I'll get better. Maybe be scared for my life because my brother's left me in the dark. Whatever.
To be fair, it was like we left you in there for like 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
Can you do like a slow mo Trevor or something of like when you know he laughed at my anxiety? Cause mom, see what I had to do. I can't.
We got you to walk. We hey, to be fair, me and Michael saw
you
your
guys.
first steps.
Fuck you
We were the
guys.
first ones to see your steps. And I think Robert was the last one because he came out like, "Well, what's going on? Why is she crying?"
Oh, you're walking.
I think that's exactly what he said. I think. Come on.
I don't like you guys. No. Jacob, you're my favorite. Little baby. But yeah, okay. I guess. Anyways, okay, bye. Bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Hope you guys have a safe Halloween.
Yes, please be safe.
Be
Be
safe.
aware of your surroundings,
Be
especially
aware
on Halloween.
of your surroundings. Don't.
Halloween is ranked the like #1 worst night, like scary, like for disappearances or you know stuff like that. Like
Keep the kids close.
seriously, like watch your kids. Just be very cautious of. Always be. It's a fun night. It's gonna be a fun night, but just be aware of all your surroundings at all times.
And calm down with
anything
that.
can happen.
Yeah,
If you're gonna be out drinking, make sure with people you trust.
Yeah, don't be out there thoughting. And
Have
like,
your
what happened.
find your iPhone thing on, you know, just in case anything happens to you. You know, don't get too lit. Get an Uber.
If you do that, use your Ubers, use your Ubers and Lyfts. Don't drink and drive.
Please
it's not worth
don't
it.
drink and drive. It's not worth your life or somebody else's life.
Costing somebody else's life. Don't
Because
be
you
stupid
then
like
are
that.
affecting so many other people.
But
So
yeah,
please.
other than that, take kids out. Go to the spots with full size candy bars.
Treasure Hills.
Shout out to Treasure
Go to
Hills.
the rich part of your
Go to the
town.
whatever neighborhood you live in. Go to the rich part of town. Go and get them because your kids deserve it.
Go and get them chips with them dips.
Go get them chips with them dips, full size candy bar, and they don't give it to you. Cancel them. Write a blog about them, and then
Canceled.
put
Laugh at
pictures on
somebody's
Facebook.
anxiety.
Enjoy the moments you have with your kids when they're little, because
We grow up so
we
fast.
do grow up so fast.
Where?
With that said, anything else before we close?
Nope.
Okay, someone's scarred for life and Matt. We will see you in the next one. Bye. Spooky.